Metacritic. Ooh, what a fun place. Google says that Metacritic is a website that aggregates reviews of different forms of media, may it be a movie, TV show, music album, and of course, video games. And I kinda play a lot of video games if you haven't noticed yet. I've known about Metacritic for a long while now. I've always used this website to find new quality pieces of content. I found some of my favorite games of all time through this platform. It is a very nice and simple way to see what people think of a specific piece of content. Very similar to Steam reviews if they actually try to make a review and not just write "follow me on Twitter." Thank you, Steam. All the reviews basically get added up together and rounded up to an average score from 0 to 10. The idea of a website that collects reviews from a bunch of different sources and aggregates them to a simple, clear number is a great idea on paper, but it just doesn't work out, and this isn't even Metacritic's fault. For this video, I'm gonna solely focus on the user score, because this is the one that bugs me the most. People just straight up suck. For some reason, we as a species like to ruin everything there is. We like to do what the cool kids say, a little trolling, a small amount of tomfoolery. This website is filled with garbage. Once in a blue moon, you will find a piece of content that only has honest reviews, but most of the big boy names have either reviews praising it like an angel or stomping it in the ground because there was a pixel missing. There is no middle ground for most people. Look at The Last of Us Part 2, for example. I made a whole video about this back in 2020, but I looked at the reviews again and bam! More than 150,000 reviews, and a big chunk of them are this. Just unfairly slapping a game to death because I still have no idea. There are people saying the graphics are bad. Bro, did we even play the same game? The graphics were okay. What do you mean okay? The graphics are probably the best part about this game. If you want to know my honest thoughts on The Last of Us Part 2, I personally really enjoyed this game. I think the story is great, I think the gameplay is great, and I think the graphics are great. It's just a great game. But I do completely understand why it was so controversial. The story just didn't click with a lot of people, and that sex scene was just why have this here? But even if the story is complete dog doo-doo, which a lot of people think it is, that doesn't mean it is a 0 or a 2. You balance out the good with the bad, and then you get an average score. Like, I would be okay if it was like a 4 or a 5, but a 0? Are you kidding me? And a lot of these reviews are just people creating a new account to review one game. A singular one. Sometimes you also see an account with 2 reviews, and one of them is really bad and the other one is a 10 because these people don't know how to review games. Here's another example. Elden Ring. It came out a few days ago and I fell in love with it, man. It is genuinely a fantastic title, but the PC port kinda has a handful of performance problems, which sucks. It really does. So because of this, I can completely understand if people give it a lower score because of it. I think Steam reviews do this really well. You either say buy this game or don't buy this game from people that have actually bought the game. Metacritic, on the other hand, just has a bunch of weirdos trying to push a game down because funny troll mode, and they use every little thing they get to use it as a point. I can't even take this stuff seriously because most of them, again, just talk about the graphics and say that they're bad. Did you play the same game as me? Because this looks kinda fucking beautiful. But enough about that, let's do a lightning round. Undertale, the graphics are awful. Horizon Forbidden West, the graphics didn't impress. Halo Infinite, the graphics are outdated. Metroid Dread, ugly graphics. Team Fortress 2, terrible graphics. Resident Evil Village, shit graphics. Celeste, the graphics look really horrid. Graphics? Can you shut up about graphics? But the moment you get something like Balan Wonderworld, which is genuinely atrocious, you get an incredible platform experience experience to live. I'm pretty proud of having experienced it, from an artistic direction to the exceptional level and platforming design, from the majestic OST. Am I supposed to take this seriously? I genuinely don't know. This website, as much as I use it, it is just kinda annoying and just filled with poop. Just a lot of poo-poo. My advice, if you want to buy a game and you aren't sure about it, just look up a review on YouTube, because here you have people who actually want to share their honest thoughts and opinions, just like me. You should subscribe and hit the like button, because my channel is dying.